Welcome back to Factorio SpaceX Extreme Mode, where we're going to take a slight, we're going to do something slightly different this episode. We are still working on way over here, setting up this. It's not quite there yet. I did head back to base because I was getting a lot of congestion around here, so I have changed, well, these are chain signals, but they probably actually shouldn't even be there. There needs to be enough space so that a train can come up here and get out of here completely without blocking these two lanes, and that was where I was having trouble. So because of that, I decided to send the engineering train back up here and get reloaded, which it has. We didn't need to do that. We could have stayed out and built our remaining two, like this one and this one, to finish off this area. But something interesting going on here. Yes. I think I need to make a change to how this operates. Which is the same change I need over here, which is basically to offer a means out. So basically probably a route that goes back around there. What happens is like this one. If it says that it is open when they're making up their mind where they're going to go, they would start heading down here, and then it can close, and then they don't have a route to get back to these ones, which can cause a problem. You saw that it resolved itself fairly quickly, so maybe I don't need to worry about it just yet. But anyway, that's not what we're going to deal with just at the moment. You'll notice our UPS has gotten very friendly. If we have a look at our resources, you'll see steel's over 200,000, iron over 150,000, copper over 200,000. Our set requirements are these, so every time we reach that, this whole smelter turns off, and that was built into the design to start off with, so we're not using any UPS for all of this when that's the case. Secondly, I have once again disabled building of satellites by turning off the input of the solar panels, because I was finding that the building here, as you can see there, we have enough of the assembly robots, but we don't have enough of the solar panels. Just to show you, these things require 3,200 solar panels. At the moment there's only 2,800, so we're now making these things fast enough, or at least fast enough relative to the solar panels, and they're what is holding us up. And also, we have a look at our bonuses. We have 400% damage bonus here, so I kind of stopped there. We have our cargo plus 11, so that's probably enough. So I don't really know what I might need all of that space science for. We've still got 30,000. Military science is still building. But my issue that I want to address is the Science Pack 3. Why are we having trouble building Science Pack 3 at a fast enough rate? So if we get out of here, if you look at our 1 minute production, we're only making, at the moment, 2,500 science packs, and it seems that they're constrained by the electric mining drill. And unless I've completely miscalculated the electric mining drill, which may be the case, and that might be what the solution is, it should be making enough. But you can see, so the ones that are working, they have electric mining drills, and the ones that are not working, they don't, and there's none to deliver because they're all being snapped up as soon as they're being made. Now what's the problem? Well, I'm right here next to one, and as you can see, maybe this will show you better. They need, electric mining drills need 10 iron plates. So there's quite a pause between getting enough iron plates, and this isn't operating constantly. So I mean, what I could do is, what's in there? Only 500. It certainly burns through them quite quickly. If we have a look in here, we're only demanding 900, and we're constantly needing to supply 900, so they're being used as fast as they're coming. But there's plenty of room. We're only after 400 plates, so maybe if I increase that to, say, 2,000. Let's see if that makes a difference. Because we have enough iron, so it's just we're not getting enough over here fast enough. Maybe if we are getting enough iron over here fast enough, there'll be an improvement. So it seems to be going better. It might be that we actually need to separate out the green circuits and the iron to get a better result here. That one's coming from there. It seems to be loading up on iron plates. In fact, maybe we should do that. So how are we doing with plates here? We actually have a whole lot. I mean, I'm going to have to repeat this a number of times because obviously there's a ton of glue in our system. How is this impacting our supply as well? So we're holding out just fine. So that's good. I want to see this run constantly. Yeah, it's not getting enough green circuits now. Yeah, I do believe that is the answer. I need to... Okay, let's see what happens. If I take that out and move it to here. Oh, that's why it was there. It's powering these two. I might just get some filter insertions, filter stack insertions. Yeah, just get 40. Doesn't take them long to deliver that to me. Yellow improved at all? It wouldn't be very much if it has, no. Right, I've got my stack insertions. What I might do is... that got only need 5 iron gear wheels and 3 green circuits. So it would be better. It would be better if this was only supplying iron and they were getting green circuits. Oh, but we can only put one filter on. The stack filter inserter. Right. Problems. Well, we could make that instead of 500, that could be 1,000. And let's get some stack inserters. Some. Okay, so if we put in a stack inserter there to insert iron, and if we change this one to a filter stack inserter and give it filter is we want green circuits only from there, this one should now operate constantly. Maybe it would be better if this was actually a stack inserter as well. Now, this one is not keeping up. We still have enough, don't we? Yes, we still have enough. I am thinking eventually the bot's going to get on top of this. There's thousands of bots. There's no reason why they can't supply one requested chest inside their network. Enough to keep on top of the demand. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, so even with all of that, now my calculation may well have been correct in terms of how many of these we needed if they could run continuously, but it looks like it's basically impossible for them to run continuously. Because that now has plenty. It's got 3 stack inserters supplying it as often as it needs, and the one that's giving it iron is not able to deliver enough. There's no reason why these couldn't go there, except that I'd have to set up controls of how many they produce, which I probably should have set up anyway. But if this one actually, no, we needed to take circuits, didn't we? Wouldn't it let's just change that back to a stack of soot. See what happens. That output better than we had before. I can't actually change this, but I could move this up. Try that. It shouldn't take too long for those engines to be picked up. Yep. And knock you down. 9 engines. I don't want 9 engines. I don't want any engines. So, we basically want one of these over here, just to help. Deliver me those. If the UPS is dropped, then maybe that's a good sign that this is sort of working. Got all day, robots. Right. So let's put a requester chest here. Request lots and lots of iron, and just start filling up this guy. I think I've got something like 22 of these machines producing the miners, so if this works I'm going to have to duplicate it across like 22. Let's see what impact it's had, because I want to get blue science up to the 5,000 spec that I had. Not just because we're almost finished. You can call that portion of, well, it's 4 million red and green, but 2 million blue science almost finished. That has got to be moving at a better rate. This one is close to almost continuously. Probably too hard to see if we are getting an improvement. Well, it is 3,000, so that is better. So we need to duplicate the scheme over all the rest. Let's have a look. So that's green up there. It looks like we've got one set of that per each of these. I guess I'll make a cut here and I'll do this change off camera, and we'll come back and see if it has worked or whether we've perhaps need a few more of these just to get our numbers on the blue up to the 5,000 where they should be. So I'll make a cut just here and see you soon. So welcome back. I have now done as I suggested. You can see we've made the changes here and here and here, 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 up here, and that's it. So what has the impact been? Well, let's have a look. Over the last minute, whoops, not that one, this one here, it's dropped off. Oh dear. And I can tell you why. Oh, that's not what we want to do. What we want to do is highlight this one and do it over 10 minutes. You can see it was really high here and then it's absolutely plummeted, and the reason is quite simply that if you notice, iron and copper have been shredded, completely shredded, and iron ore is completely shredded as well. So it sort of worked, but then we came back to our age-old problem of not enough iron, which we will get back to fixing. Now map, if we go back to map view, we can see for starters that, yeah, all 5 of these are thirsty for iron ore, and we just don't have enough. What's basically happened for this part of the smeltery while we've been doing our other things is that iron in the way 3 is now actually completely dead. There's nothing in there. This needs to be cleaned up. Iron in the way 2, which is this one, I don't know if you can see that very well, but it's down to 618. This used to have 3. I've actually already removed a train, but it used to have 3 iron trains coming in here. Now, I mean, it really can't serve even one. And these have been sitting here quite some time, so, I mean, that's 3. Iron in the way 1, you know what happened to that. We got rid of it. So that's another one, that's 5. And then up here, iron 5. Iron 5 is completely depleted, it looks like. No, there's a little bit in here, and here. So what we need to do is tell this train to go anyway. Go to unload. It will come back. It will then empty these, and that will be pretty much the end of iron 5. So that's 6. Iron 4 still has some life in it, but so 6 iron ore trains are no longer able to supply here. That's a lot. I mean, let's have a look at how many trains that we had to start with. Iron. Going to MB unload basically. Well, in fact, it might be easier if we look at an MB unload and just see which trains are serving one. That's not telling us. It's only telling us one. No, it'll be easier from here after all. Okay, so iron is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Plus the iron in the ways. 10, 11, 12. 12 in total, and 6 of them, well, it would have been, we've actually killed one of those stops, so 13, and 6 of them have stopped. So that's basically 50%, close to 50% of the iron delivery to the main base smelting has stopped. So no wonder iron ore is struggling, which just goes to highlight we need to get all this underway, we need to get the other side underway, etc, etc. We have a hold up here. Yes, we do. And where's this one trying to go? It's trying to go down there. Well, dude, if you can't go down there, can you go up this way. Why are you trying to go in there when clearly there's a train in there already? That's probably not helping either. Looks like I'll have to get back to sorting this whole system out. Maybe that will fix it. Good. Did choose to go up there. That will be the steel mount. And I suppose that's my problem. They do kind of sort themselves out, but it is a little bit messy. Constantly. This one should go in there. This one is then not going to have anywhere to go, but at least that will move out of the way. No. Oh, this one's coming from the other side over here. Wish I could stop doing that. Anyway, that's probably enough for this episode. Next episode, or at least what I'm going to do next is probably finish off these. I might do that off camera and set up the extra copper that we need, because copper is also severely stressed. Do I need to do something about this? I'm not sure, but I will look into it. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.